Business Group and Motorola Mobility Philippines.
Hello, Moto.
Okay, thank you very much. That was my poor attempt at being a fashion model. So, nabigyan niyo na ako. Anyway, so earlier today, John Rojo, our country manager, announced specifically 10-10-10. And again, on this 10th day of the 10th month, we're actually very proud to introduce not only 10 new stores, but coincidentally, our 10th handset model of Motorola since we came back from last year. So, allow me to talk more about the new Moto G family. So, late last year, we launched the Moto G4 Plus series. Of course, since we were just introducing it to the Philippines, our distribution hasn't really gone too far. But with the opening of 10 new stores and right now almost 700 outlets nationwide, we believe we are in a position to really bring to the consumers the success of the Moto G family. Worldwide, it's our best-selling handset lineup. So it's one of the top-selling models in Brazil. We're number 2 in Brazil. We're also number 2 in India, and we're very strong also in some other Latin American countries. So globally, the Moto G series has been our franchise. So in 2014, we introduced Moto G in the United States. 2015, we had Moto G3. And last year, we had the Moto G4 Plus. And as it has evolved, we have now the Moto G5 Plus was introduced early this year in some other countries. But here in the Philippines, we're bringing to consumers a special edition. And it's called the Moto G5S Plus, the G5S series. So you might be, especially for the tech guys, you might see online the Moto G5. So there is a distinction between the Moto G5 and the Moto G5S, and the Moto G5 Plus and the Moto G5S Plus. So since S stands for special and the Philippines is very special, so we are introducing the G5S series here locally. So what does G stand for? Of course, Motorola has been known to offer almost pure stock Android. We have very good software, great hardware at a reasonable price, and of course, the G series design has evolved such that it is now very stylish. The previous generations were a bit more plasticky, but now we have full metal body, and as exemplified by the models earlier, we feel these phones, you can show them off to your friends, you can show them off to anyone, and it brings to you great style. And of course, for the G series, we feel it strikes a very good balance in terms of the specs and the price point, and that's why globally, the Moto G series has become our most successful franchise, so to speak. So we are now introducing here locally the 5th generation Moto G, or the Moto G5S Plus. So it will be available starting today, October 10, in our 10 Motorola Experience stores, as well as in Lazada. And later on in the week, in the next couple of weeks, it will spread out across the other Moto outlets. So what's new about the Moto G5S Plus is that it is our very first smartphone within Motorola that has dual cameras. As you know, we also handle the Lenovo brand, and one of our phones before, the Vibe S1, was actually one of the pioneers in dual camera. We launched it in 2015, and it was a very classy phone, and it had a dual camera front setup. But this time, we talk about dual rear camera. And what sets it apart versus other phones is that both cameras at the rear have 13 megapixels each. So we believe, aside from making matching your style, these dual cameras can help focus on your OOTDs and your image, your style. So what does S stand for? Style is strength. It's a full metal aluminum body. So the cameras allow you to have very good shooting capability. Stamina, it has a 3000 milliampere battery with turbo power charging. And of course, being stock Android with a well-known established processor, this handset is also very speedy. So it will be available in gray and gold, so two very stylish colors. And in terms of specs, the variant that we are bringing in here in the Philippines has a 4 gig RAM and 32 gig internal memory. For those of you who want more memory, it is of course expandable with a micro SD card up to 128. And it's powered by the Qualcomm 625 processor. So this processor, we used it previously in our Moto Z2 Play, but this time at a lower price point, you are able to enjoy its strength and power. So let's talk more about the rear cameras. So again, both rear cameras have 30 megapixels each, and it allows you to have a bit more creativity in terms of your photos. So it has a 3D depth sensor, so you can do bokeh shots. It also has professional mode, so you should be able to adjust some other settings on the phone. So here's just a sample of how it can be done. So there's a slider there where you can adjust the front and the rear depending on what you want to blur. So professional modes looks a bit like this. As you click on the icons on top, you will have some edit settings. So that's white balance, ISO, and other settings. So it also allows you to have black and white backgrounds. So if you want to focus on your style, especially for those na mahilig mag-OOTD, you can have a bit more effects in your Instagrammable shots. Okay. So here are just some of the settings that you can tweak on the phone camera software. So you can even change the background. So you can be at another place without actually being there. In terms of video capability, it does have 4K video recording at 30 frames per second and slow motion capability. So it can take up to 120 frames per second for you to have creative videos. And so moving on to the front camera, the Moto G5S Plus has an 8 megapixel front camera with a selfie flash. So it offers beautification, no need for makeup, just adjust. So it also has Pro mode and of course panorama. So these will allow you to have very good selfies. Okay, so those are the cameras. We're very, very proud to use a dual camera at the rear and a very capable front camera in front. In terms of battery, the Moto G5S is equipped with a turbo power charger and a 3000 milliamperes battery. And what we like about the turbocharging is that for 15 minutes you can have up to about 6 hours of standby time. So if you're always on the go, simply charge your phone for about 15 to 30 minutes and you should be able to get about 6 hours standby time. And of course, Something new about the G series. No? For those of you who have followed us, we have what we call moto actions or moto displays. These customizations have been present in our Z lineup, our flagships. But this is the first time we're introducing it to the G series. So, what does this actually do? So, sometimes when you lock your screen, you are unable to see if there are notifications, if someone sent you a message or whatever. With Moto Display, you see all those notifications, even if your screen is locked. And you can actually also reply right away. So if someone sent you a message, you don't even need to open up the phone menu to simply reply to your friend. So we are also introducing night display. We know that more and more people sometimes, even before sleeping, they still hold onto their phone. So if you're enjoying a video or looking at Facebook posts, you can adjust the display so that and activate night display so that it's not too bright and it doesn't make your eyes very sore. So it sort of injects an orange tinge to the display. So what the other moto actions that we do and what I actually find very useful. So we have what we call chop chop. So you can turn on your flashlight, very useful if you're looking for something. And then you can activate the phone camera simply by twisting the phone. So, may camera, no? If I want a selfie, I twist again. So, ayan na. So, I mean, those are moto actions, very simple customizations. You might not think you'll use it, but once you start using them, it's actually very useful, very simple. So there are quite a number of actions available. So simply look at the Moto app there, and you should be able to customize your phone. So for myself, the two most useful ones are the flashlight and chop chop. Okay, so that's a summary. The Moto G5S, of course, very stylish, all metal. And 13 plus 13 megapixel camera at the rear, 8 megapixel selfie camera, and moto experiences. And this is 5.5 Full HD with Gorilla Glass 3. So let me just show you this video for a very, very quick summary. So the Moto G5S Plus goes on sale starting today at the Motorola Experience Stores and Lazada, and later in the week with the other telecom shops. It will be available for only $14,999. So I think we believe it's a very good price point given the specs. And moving on, the Moto G5S Plus has its little brother, or what we call just the Moto G5S. So the look is essentially quite similar, but it has a smaller screen, only 5.2 inches. It also has Gorilla Glass protection. But this time, it has a 16 megapixel rear camera. So it's not dual, just a single lens. But It's very fast focus, so you should not be able to miss any shots. And of course, it will have a 5 megapixel selfie camera with like the Moto G5S has a Snapdragon 430 processor with 3 gig RAM and 32 gig internal memory. And it has similar battery capabilities as the Moto G5S Plus. So the Moto G5S will be available starting early November for a retail price of only $10,999. So here is a quick comparison. First, the Moto G5S is a bit more expensive and has better specs, but for only $10,999, you should be able to get a very capable phone with the Moto G5S. So the display is slightly bigger for the G5S Plus. The processor is better. The Moto G5S Plus has dual rear cameras and a better front camera. The RAM is higher on the Moto G5S Plus. Both have similarly 32 gig of storage capability. So all the rest are quite similar. Okay, so that sums up the new Moto G5S family. As mentioned, it is quite one of the better selling models globally, and we do hope to be able to have a lot of G5S consumers here from now until Christmas. But before I end, I'd like to introduce you to some new promotions to coincide with our 10-10-10. So we're shaking up